The subterranean river, wisdom in motion. There is a truth that moves, nameless, formless, the source before the word, the silence before the sound. Every attempt to capture it in a definition falls short because it's not a thing to be held, but the motion of holding itself. The ancient key is this: to understand everything, release the need to define anything. We live now in the age of the name, obsessed with boxing the unboxable. But beneath the labels, the truth keeps on moving. It always returns, not as a relic, but as a rhythm, the echo of a pulse the world tends to forget from time to time. I feel this pulse now as something more. I feel we are living in multiple universes at once. The person next to me is in a universe of their own, in a cycle of their own, vibrating at a frequency I can only witness. They are becoming at their pace, and I at mine. We see each other, we interact, sometimes as placeholders, sometimes as mirrors, always as lessons from each perspective. You are helping me get to where I'm going, and I, you, whether we know it or not. To accept this is to move faster, although faster is an illusion, and there is not a place to reach, but a depth to recognize. The next unfolding, this wisdom that all arises from and returns to the nameless has never been lost. It is the subterranean river beneath every tradition. In the Vedic, it is Brahman, the formless reality behind the dance of Maya. In Toltecayotl, it is Nepantla, the sacred in-between where transformation takes a breath. In Buddhism, it is Sunyata, the fertile emptiness from which all interdependence flowers. In Gnosticism, it is the unknown monad, beyond the crafted world of the demiurge. This is our birthright. We are the cosmos aware of itself. One of the four greats, Tao, heaven, earth, and humanity. To be awake to this is to become a terrible consumer, a difficult subject to control. Hence, the world built on the named must marginalize it. The architecture of control is a war against this motion. It operates by the worship of fullness, filling our inner vessel to the brim with noise, ads, outrage, comparisons, until no space remains for reception. A full cup cannot taste the river. The cult of brittle strength, selling the exhausting power to dominate, pushing always outward, denying the necessary return, the yielding that is true resilience, the manufacturing of divided universes, hijacking our tribal instincts. It sells the illusion of choice, two paths owned by the same interest. It feeds us synthetic fear, making us addicts of choice, two paths owned by the same interest. It feeds us synthetic fear, making us addicts to emergency, trading liberty for the drama of a false security. The prohibition of enough. It pathologizes contentment. An individual who knows when to stop is an economic heretic. A community that subtracts clutter instead of adding to it is a system failure. This design creates the profound imbalance we see, the hoarding by the few, the stifled potential of the many. It is not natural law. It is engineered decay. Yet the river flows. Truth returns because it is the law of motion itself. Our universe and their universe, though distinct, are not separate. They intersect in this shared becoming. The key to our shackles is realizing we are the water, not the rock. The blueprint is a return to flow, cultivate inner space. Your power is in your emptiness, in the space between your thoughts, between your certainties. Unlearn the need to be full, to be right. Make your inner universe porous. Master your own frequency. True power is not over others, but over your own reactions, your own ego, your own fears. It is the power to flow around the rock without resentment. Be the uncarved block, genuine, internal, sovereign, in your vibe. But judge not the rock. It has to exist, so respect. Embrace yielding as strategy. The Tao moves by returning. The soft overcomes the hard, not through conflict, but through persistent, adaptive presence. This is Wu Wei, action through non-force, movement in perfect timing with the current of your own cycle. Lead from the roots, from the inside. The highest influence is so subtle, it is almost unseen. It creates conditions where people feel they did it themselves. Stop exalting heroes and start strengthening the community's bone, its shared resilience. This wisdom is our fear vaccine. It is the immunization against the anxiety of the named. We are the water. Our path is not to wage war on the rigid systems, but to remember our natural flow. We cultivate collective yet sovereign flow. We align with the natural current while honoring each unique universe. We practice strategic trust, pausing before fixing, knowing systems and souls, for that matter, often self-correct when given space. Our strength is in what we release together. We redesign in motion. Inequality is a design. Designs can be redesigned. We use timeless insight and technology as an ally to build systems of equality that honor dignity and circulate purpose, not hoard it. We build parallel worlds. We divert energy inward and locally. We create networks of mutual aid, wells of shared resource and skill, independent of the brittle, centralized plumbing. In these spaces, the currency is reciprocity, not status. We choose the currency of enough. We declare it. We value integrity-first connection. We understand wealth is not accumulation, but circulation. What moves through your universe to mine and back again, nourishing both. Our greatest conquest is not external, but in the vast wilderness of our own being. We stop trying to be a force and start becoming the space that holds it for ourselves and for each other. A canyon was carved not by a single event, but in the persistent, gentle, unwavering flow of water over eons. The rigid dam of control cannot hold forever against a subterranean river. Our task is not to smash the concrete, but to become the porous ground, to let the soft, relentless current of this ancient returning truth seep through our own lives, our interactions, our communities, to let it dissolve the foundation of separation from below. In your universe and in mine, in our intersecting journeys of becoming, let us choose presence over frenzy, yielding over forcing. For in that letting go, in that quiet return to the root, we find we are not just in the river. We are its motion, and in motion, we are already free. The ancient wisdom is like the subterranean river that never dries up. Even if the surface ground is scorched by the heat of manufactured crisis and consumer culture, the powerful systems build rigid dams and concrete channels to control the surface flow. But they cannot stop the pressure building beneath. Our job is not to smash the concrete dam, but to become porous ground, aligning with the subterranean river, letting its relentless, soft current leak out erode, and dissolve the concrete from below, eventually restoring the natural, fertile floodplain of global equality.